What's up, heroes?
And villains of Endsweek.
I've got the knife, you know what that means?
We're going to cut something.
It is Kickstarter opening day.
Ooh, yes.
One of our favorite days on Board Game Centric. What's up, guys? I'm Michael.
And I'm Zach.
And it is Kickstarter day.
Ooh, sweet, sweet Kickstarters.
I know. So I opened this.
That's a knife.
This knife has a rubber handle, so it stuck and didn't slide. So I'm going to move that out of the way. So obviously, I opened this box just to make sure it was what I thought it was.
And I'm so tired, I thought we had another unboxed boredom. I was confused.
So, today's...
That is massive.
Game. It is a huge box.
That looks so cool.
I don't know if you can see that glare. There is a little bit of glare. It is Court of the Dead. Mourners Call.
Looks like a really good game. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get a copy.
So straight out of the gate, this talks on the back. It talks about the faction of Spirit. The game you could get when you actually kickstarted it, you got a choice between Spirit, Flesh, or Bone, which is the three factions in the game. This is a slip cover that goes over the actual game. So
that's cool.
Depending on which one you chose,
I would have gone Spirit too.
Is what you got. The other one's really cool looking.
Yeah, it was a game that we both looked forward to. It looked super cool. I was kind of bummed out. Money didn't work out at that exact time, and
the wife wanted it solely because of what it was called.
Oh, really?
That's it. She knows nothing about it, and it was like Court of the Dead sold.
You know what? That sounds investment advice. I would live my life that way. I do live my life that way. That sounds cool, or that looks cool. Probably not. Whatever.
That's the whole reason we have Cthulhu Wars. She's like, it's Cthulhu. I want all of it.
I can't even see it.
Yeah, you can't. If you can see it up here in this corner, you can see some of it. This whole shelf is dedicated.
I mean, who needs a chiropractor when you have to stretch this much to see it all in one shot?
Anyway, there's a little bit of damage in this corner, which is kind of a bummer. So, underneath the sleeve...
It's on there tight, huh?
Yeah, it is. I love sleeves and slip covers and stuff, but...
Not right now.
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you think it's because of the corner?
Maybe. But that means it should come out the other way.
Well, so far, the art on the box is pretty cool.
So, Zach, talk about this game a little bit. Oh.
In this game, there's
wow, I hope you're getting this off.
There's the never-ending war between the corrupt factions of heaven and hell. They're equally corrupt. I should put that out there.
Right. I want to make a side note real quick.
Okay.
This has some like crazy designs on the box.
Is that like textured? Can you feel that?
Yeah, it's textured. That's really, really cool. I like that a lot.
That is super cool.
See if you can get it in that camera.
Oh yeah, that's not happening. Maybe. You can kind of see it.
Anyway, it looks really, really good. It looks really, really good, and it's all the way around all that whole corner. So I'm gonna move this to the side. So anyway, continue talking about the game. Here's the regular box art. Go ahead.
So we have the equally corrupt factions of heaven versus hell. Classic, right? Well, they use souls to power their war against each other, and Death is all like, "What up? I'm tired of giving you guys souls. Maybe we could try to reunite these three factions, Flesh, Bone, and Spirit, in the underworld, and just say, stop this war. Screw everything. We're done."
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. But if you get if you work too hard, there's another faction that can come in here.
So you're dealing with celestials, which are heaven and hell, kind of, and you pay tithes to them, and you have to do different things. But for the most part,
that is a thick box.
It's just a cover. It's just a cover thing. It says Court of the Dead.
Well, something else that's really cool about the box is how some of the art and some of the letters pop on that.
Little foam inserts.
I don't know if you can really see it. Oh, kind of, a little bit. And the text all around the borders and the logo and everything pops like that. Ooh, and the inside of the box looks pretty cool. Let's get a zoomed in version. Well.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, looks pretty cool.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Right. So anyway, so there's a lot of stuff happening. Like we said, 3 factions. Here is our game board.
Is this thing super organized inside this box? Because that would be awesome.
Oh, you don't see green. That's intense.
That is. What country is this from?
I'm not sure. I got it really fast after they said it shipped, so somewhere close, maybe.
Oh, it looks like does the board have that same crazy text to it, or some
Is
of
this
the
board upside down?
It is. That is a huge board. I'd be super careful with that. Yeah.
There's the board, guys.
Just like the outside box, you can kind of see it as he moves it a little bit. That this board definitely pops. There's like a lot of shiny parts to it. I can't think of what I would call that. What you would call that? Looks awesome. The art to it looks awesome. The art in this whole game looks awesome.
Window. See it? Bye.
I feel like we're on an episode of Mr. Rogers.
Oh my goodness.
You good?
I didn't expect this board to be this big. So I believe this game is 2 to 5 players. I think it originally started off as
a 4-player game.
That box.
Yeah.
I believe it started off as a 4-player, and I think we unlocked a 5th. Like, just move that box off completely.
I didn't want to put it on the floor. It's too nice.
No, like, we can just move it to the side. It's okay.
Something I noticed on the side of that box. Project Raygun. What else has Project Raygun done? That's right there. Like,
I'm not sure.
We'll
look into that because it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that wasn't. Anyway, that's not who made this. I mean, that's whatever.
There's a little board. Project Raygun. Yeah.
Project Raygun, but it came from.
Oh. Well, Zach's figuring that out. I'm gonna open up the rulebook.
Where did I see that at?
It's on
Sideshow.
Games.
Sideshow Games. Project Raygun.
Project Raygun, I think, is the. I don't know. It's both. Sideshow and Project Raygun.
Yeah, both. Remember, not intended for children under 3.
Alright, guys. So we got a nice, big, thick rulebook with nice, big print, which is always really good.
That looks awesome. Did I just get in the way of that?
That's alright.
The camera is angled real low today on purpose this time. Didn't expect to get a giant book. I should always expect this. Yeah, awesome art inside and out.
And this says Court of the Dead, new 9-inch figures shipping December 2018.
Quick reference guide on the back.
I wonder what that's for. I wonder if that's just figures or if they're for the game. Oh well.
Some of these characters kind of remind me of Hellraiser. That's kind of cool. This definitely reminds me of Hellraiser. I'm pretty sure it's the same character I'm looking at.
Storage trays. This was a Kickstarter.
Exclusive?
No, not an exclusive. A stretch goal, just to get actual trays for the game.
Yeah, I really like how that it's trays with little lids that stack and organize everything as you go. Especially since they have, it looks like the logo on there.
Yeah, they're completely.
Like the complete logo between all 3 factions.
They're completely custom. Oh no! Get off! Okay, anyway, so
this is awesome.
I know. Trying to do all this. So here are.
That is a crazy color of green or something.
So here are different figures for the flesh people.
Here's some flesh people. Ooh, they're real.
These are spirits, and these are bone.
Spirits, they're cool colors, and bone. I'll see if I can get some of these close up, but.
And this whole tray is full of them.
Oh yeah, it's loaded.
So that right there is 60 figures total.
These things have some pretty good detail on there. They look really cool. This really reminds me of Dark Souls. I don't know if I can. Oh, yep. Not this one. That is on manual focus. Yes.
Alright, and this is everything else. So you can move those out of the way.
Shazam.
Oh, this one came right off the top. It wasn't taped. That's All right.
Ooh, there's a lot in there.
Got some sweet ghostly dice.
I'm into this. These look really cool. Really cool color, and has the little game logo in there. Oh boy, that should be on. Whatever.
What are you doing?
I was trying to get the picture. This.
Man.
Zoom in hard. Whatever. Cool dice.
Anyway, here's your leaders for your factions. There's your spirit leader. Your flesh leading brute guy. Man.
Oh geez, that guy is
And
massive.
your bone guy looks like death, kind of.
And the cool bone boy with a scythe. He'll sit in the back.
I don't know a lot of this game, so it's kind of hard. We got two big giant people.
Yeah, I don't know. This, based on just some of what little I know, I would assume that this might be death. I don't know. But huge. I mean, look at the size difference there. And here's the other dude, this Jester. I was going to say Cicero. And this is that other celestial faction, right? The purple ones?
There's still so much in this box.
These are the dudes that if you get too much power, they're all like, "What up? We're here to eat you," or something like that. Creepy.
Right. So we've got cards.
What? Whoa.
I believe these are player boards.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Which are upgraded from the... if you go to the Kickstarter and watch their video, these player boards don't look anything like what they were using.
Well,
Ooh,
that's a knife.
That was almost my finger.
Wow, these are thick.
Alright, so these player boards have trackers. They're inlaid, which is really cool. You have Crypt, Etheria, which is your currency, Unity, which you have Unity tokens, so they're like little tiny trays to put stuff in. You have Faction, so you can put your faction token in there. And then, like I said, these are trackers for the three different. You're acquiring points. It's a cooperative game, but at the same time, you also have your own specific kind of mission type of thing you're trying to do. So each of these keep tracks of faction points and stuff.
Yeah.
Those are really nice. I like that.
These are thick. If you have a gaming group that argues a lot, I probably wouldn't play this game with these boards.
I found more of these purple. Purple people eaters. Not really, but I found more.
So, 5 of those.
So there's your Etheria, your nice little
Ooh,
crystals.
that looks super
here's
cool.
Some more. I don't know why these are separate. We'll keep them separate for now.
I don't know if I can show these off. The color looks really cool. Here are the separate ones that we're keeping separate. Just imagine they look as cool as the ones in my hand.
A lot of this stuff got upgraded to like metal pieces.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool
cardboard?
too. Yeah. Real bummed I didn't get this. That looks super cool.
I don't want to press that in there, but it looks like these skulls are your trackers.
Wow. I don't know why I expected these to not be heavy.
Yeah, these skulls are your trackers, and if you want to show that, they just kind of sit in those trays.
Check that out. Look at that cool skull.
And then you can move it and slide it. It's really cool.
Ooh, that's tough.
It's tight.
I'm not gonna slide that.
Yeah.
But
So I mean, as you play the game and use it more, it'll be fine. I think those are your trackers, or I just shoved it in part of the game that
probably shouldn't have.
I
don't
probably
know.
shouldn't have.
There's a square on the back of these that look like a slot. It fits right in that
exactly.
slot.
We've got round tokens, which I'm not sure what those are for. We have your colored player discs.
I'm pretty sure these colored like little wooden round tokens are the downgraded version, like the original version, and the skulls, the metal skulls, are the
maybe
whatever.
I'm not
cool.
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna sit here and say things.
I don't have this game at all, so whatever. Enjoy it.
There's your player bases, color bases, so you can put all your stuff in the colors.
Who doesn't like that? Colors, and they came with the best color in the world, brown.
And then a lot of these tokens Unity tokens and such.
Oh man, those look so cool.
These used to be cardboard.
Oh, and they're all different sizes.
And now they're metal.
Just look at this. They're pretty thin, but
They are really thin, yeah.
that's kind of cool though. 2 sides. I think that's it. They're really basic. So I thought they were all different sizes. I was wrong.
And then these. Oh, these are so
Which
cool.
bag these come from? This one?
Sure.
Okay.
Because these are all individual. These are your faction tokens. Which are all metal also.
Metal.
These are your flesh faction tokens.
Flesh faction tokens. In between a quarter and a 50-cent piece.
We'll take a couple pictures of those just so you guys can see them.
Yeah, because I'm not doing them justice at all here.
And those just go right into your faction cubby.
Right in there. That's a different faction you put in there, but neat. Huh?
There's your spirit. There's your
Neat.
There's your bone. You got spirit, your bone, your flesh tokens, and I guess this might be like a first player type of metal token.
Super cool. Ooh, that's big. You know what this reminds me of? A slammer. A Pog slammer. Yeah.
If you remember Pogs, leave a comment down below. Let us know what your favorite ones were.
Did you ever play for keeps? Did you ever play for keeps with all the girls in your neighborhood and then take all their Pogs? Did you have the biggest Pog collection because you played for keeps against all the girls in your neighborhood? I know someone who did.
Wow.
It was me.
All right.
But to be fair, they were like 5 years older than me. I was the youngest kid in the neighborhood.
I was ready for you to be like, they were 5 years old.
No, I was riding a big wheel. They were riding on 2 wheels. So it kind of wasn't fair that I was destroying them as bad as I was. They shouldn't have played for keeps. But this token, assuming it's the first player token, looks super cool. That's probably upside down. Whatever. We'll get better pictures for you.
All right. Here's some of your big people. They're called, the Court of the Dead, obviously. Court of the Dead. So we've got the Great Osteomancer.
Ooh.
Is that just a fancy word for a bone mancer?
I would probably agree to that. Something to note on these cards.
Mortal Trespasser, Mortis Knight Captain.
Like that trim, like the edges to it. It's colored. It's not just like basic white.
Oh. I guess that is... Oh, it's kind of like the bluish... That's cool. There you go. Those are the different Court of the Dead.
I really like this color they chose for this. Like for the whole theme of this.
I was like, it's only those. These ones aren't that way.
Well, I mean, like the die, the dice. One of the factions are like that. Main board is that.
Yeah. It's a spirit world, so it's a spirit color.
Yeah. The art is amazing in this game. Just to snatch a few there.
All right, let's see. These are.
Did I mix these up? Nope, they're pre-mixed.
These have reference cards. Reference cards are always great. Every game should have reference cards now anymore. If the game requires you to play for more than 15 minutes, it should have a reference card.
Yeah, I used to hate these, but I think they're super useful now. Here's a reference card and a little legend on the back. Cool. There's a bunch of them. Like I said, one for every player.
These are your Mourner cards, I think. Like all your little army people, if you want to call them that. They each have. So, for example, Centurion Fellbarrow and Clattershanks.
Man, this art looks so good.
They both have different icons for each of the two pieces. For each of the two minis in the lower left-hand corner. They have
faction.
They show you what you gain, like points and things like that. And all. So you got it for bone, you have it for flesh, and you have it for spirit as well.
And I would say the one thing about these cards, they feel amazing. They slide around really well. I'm sure they're going to mix super well. I don't know how well the edges of the cards are going to handle over time. But if I had to give these things a lifespan, I would say a long friggin' time.
A long
Yeah.
friggin' time.
These feel like really durable.
Ooh, these are really nice too. I'm not sure what these are.
They look like they kind of have that linen finish, but that's not. I don't think that's what this is.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not what it is. Whatever.
These cards are the Wallows and ulterior motive cards.
Ooh, what? You have
So let's
ulterior
see.
motives?
The faction, well, yeah, it's a cooperative game, but you all have your own objective as well.
I mean, I guess
Because you're still trying.
I didn't know if this was a
Death is trying to bring about
neutrality.
Neutrality in the underworld. Pretty much getting rid of heaven, but you still have to raise up and be like the top person. So, like for example, ulterior motive faction of flesh. At the end of the game, gain 2 points instead of 1 for each unity token you have collected. So right there at the end of the game, you're gaining double points, which might just push you right over the edge. But I also don't know if necessarily if having... I think gaining unity tokens isn't good either, because that's how you get the higher up peeps. I forget what they're called. The gods, basically. They come after you, I think.
Dred's grip.
No, that's the other one.
What?
The faction of spirit gain 2 points for each whatever symbol you control at the end of the game. So those are your ulterior motives, your wallow cards. Here, if you want to show those two off.
So there's Celestial Suspicion, and Celestial Tithe, and then Dred's Grip, Threat, and then Location Limit.
Yeah, Celestial Tithe. When you gain unity, your Celestial Tithe, your stuff can go up, and you can attract attention of the Celestials, which is not necessarily good. The Wallows card has a bunch of symbols on it that I don't know. That is math.
That is hieroglyphics.
Explore with the Council Arcanist. Long have we sought this Arcanum. If your bone is less than or equal to 6, something. Looks like minus Ethereum plus 1 troop. Not sure.
So if you want to know,
I'm not sure what that means.
I can tell you what it means. You can actually Google it. This was written inside of King Tut's sarcophagus. It was right there at eye level to remind him when he got to the afterlife that this is the equation that Anubis was going to ask him the answer to.
What's the answer?
I don't know.
Alright.
Maybe.
Anyway, that's it. So that's how all these cards are they all have a little bit of stuff in it like that. I'm sure obviously the rules are going to explain different things. There's dice rolls. There's nothing else really different that I could show in a good example. But that's it, guys. That's everything. We've opened up everything. I don't think there's anything secret in here anymore. Nope. That's it. That is Court of the Dead Mourners Call.
Cannot wait to play it.
This game looks sweet. I'm excited. So, overall, it looks great. The colors are great. The color scheme is really cool. I like the theme in general. And the upgraded parts compared to the original stuff are all amazing.
Like, massively different. Like, way better.
Like, all the metal coins, that's sweet. The player boards are really cool. The trays are really good. I love it when there's trays. You can just put stuff away. Super simple.
Don't even have to think about it.
And everything looks great. The box is good. It's nice and sturdy. So yeah, overall, I think this was a good bag. And
I wish I've got it.
Zach's bummed out. This was one of the rare, I think, in my opinion, rare Kickstarters where they had one tier. That was it.
Yep.
It was the core box with all the stretch goals, and that was it. There was no crazy upgraded versions or anything.
We'll get technical. There were 2 tiers.
The other one was a retailer.
And $1.
Oh, okay.
I paid $1 to get into it so that I could get in the
okay.
backer kit or whatever they use.
Then technically there were 3 tiers. You had $1.
Mm-hmm.
You had, I think this game cost $90. So I don't know what the MSRP is going to be. Probably around there, maybe $100. And then you had the retailer's pledge.
Yeah. Bummers. Missed it by like a friggin' day.
Oh, that's it, guys.
I'm jealous.
We're going to put this away. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know what Kickstarters you have backed. We still have a few more. I think we have one more to open. We have a couple to get posted. And we have more coming.
Yes.
So many more coming. So, thanks guys so much. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Share. Like.
Hit that bell icon. Get notifications every time we post videos. Anytime we do anything. Just for you. Always and forever.
And that's it. Alright guys. And remember, it's all in the box.
And if something happens and you're in the box, pass me your copy of Court of the Dead.
Wow.
I just want it. Whatever. Murder.